It's 9:32 at Kicks Country 92.9, and it's at this point on Wednesdays we present Ask the Lawyer with Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, answering questions submitted largely by you. Maybe today's the day your question gets answered. We're about to find out. Would you please help me welcome Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured? Good morning, Bruce.
Hey, good morning, Todd. How you doing this beautiful sunny morning?
Excellent. I don't see a cloud in the sky. Everything looks great. Everything is perfect. How about with you?
5 by 5.
All right, good to know. Let's get right into today's question because I think something interesting is going to come out of this. I'll tell you in advance, something that I have noticed a lot more of, Bruce, is that more and more of our questions involve asking about uninsured motorist coverage than when we first started this. So I think your constant message about the importance of uninsured motorist coverage is beginning to sink in. If you're ready, I'll go ahead and prove my point here with this question. Are you?
I am ready, Todd.
All right, here we go. Says, my son was walking down our street and was struck by a hit-and-run driver. He was hospitalized with multiple broken bones and will be unable to work for at least 3 months. He and his wife have been living with us for the last year. He doesn't have a car right now, so he doesn't have insurance. I have a small landscaping business and have full coverage, including uninsured motorist coverage. Can my insurance help pay the bills and lost wages even if my son has no car? You see what I mean? It's become almost automatic for some to ask this question, which I think is great.
Yeah, it is a great question, and the young man is in luck because he is classified as a resident relative of his parents' household, and that entitles him to claim under his parents' insurance policy.
Wow.
So to begin with, they have what's called personal injury protection, or PIP coverage, which pays up to $10,000 of his medical bills.
Okay.
So he starts with that, and they said they had uninsured motorist coverage.
Right.
Hopefully they listen to your program enough so they have what's called stacking uninsured motorist coverage.
Uh-huh.
And what stacking means, we've discussed it in the past, is that you could take each vehicle and stack the coverage one on top of the other. So Let's say between his household and his landscaping business, let's say he has 5 vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
And if he had $100,000 of uninsured motorist coverage on each vehicle, added all up together, he would have $500,000 of coverage.
Wow, that would be fantastic.
So it's just another example of how important it is to purchase stacking uninsured motorist coverage in the highest amount you could afford.
Okay, well, that sounds promising. But I think I know from experience talking with you, Bruce, and your experience in this business for as long as you've been in it, insurance companies don't just write a blank check and hand it over. There may be some going back and forth here.
Well, there probably will be, and that's why when you're involved in a serious accident like that, the first thing you should do is contact an experienced personal injury lawyer. Number one, he could look at your insurance policies for you. Number two, he could coordinate the claim.
Yeah.
And because this person had a landscaping business, you would assume that he had business vehicles and personal vehicles.
Mm-hmm.
So he could have his personal vehicles insured with one company and his business vehicles insured with another company.
Oh, yeah.
And they would still stack as long as he had stacking coverage. And again, that's why it's so important to have someone with experience look at all and coordinate the claims and make sure he got paid all he's entitled to, because he's entitled to be reimbursed for all of his medical expenses in the past and in the future, his pain and suffering in the past and the future, and his loss of income.
Yeah.
So he has a major claim, and he needs someone experienced to help him put it all together and make a good recovery for him.
I would dread dealing with one insurance company, much less multiple insurance companies. You really do want somebody on your side. Get a professional opinion quickly is the best advice we can pass along. Thank you, Bruce.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much once again. I knew you'd find a way to make this situation seem a little better. Appreciate it as always. Look forward to talking to you again soon.
Me too, Todd. Thank you very much.
Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up again for Bruce L. Scheiner, attorney for the injured, and our question and answer of the week. Now, if you have a question, something you've always wondered about, I encourage you to submit it through our website. Just go there and put the keyword Bruce in the search box. That'll take you where you need to go. If, on the other hand, somebody's been injured in your family, like in this case, forget that. I want you to call the Port Charlotte office of Associates and Bruce L. Scheiner and do it today. Number's 941-743-7777. 743-7777. And tell them that Todd Matthews sent you from Kicks Country 92.9.